My family comes from the neighborhood, and this wasn't here. This wasn't available. And my dad would tell you this was a field that he played baseball in when he was a kid. So then to see the grocery store come in was an amazing resource for the community, but when it shut down, it really hurt things. So to have a community center put in here to impact these families in this community has been very eye-opening, and it is very heart-touching to see that happen.
When I moved here, my daughter's now in 10th grade. We moved here her pre-K year. And when we first moved here, it was nobody cared. Nobody cared at all. And we had a girl bring down our city representatives. I'm like, well, whose area is this? You know, somebody needs to be doing some stuff over here. And she turned around and she said, it's yours. That's why I brought you here. It's your area. And, you know, city tossed us to the side, state tossed us to the side. Everybody was tossing us to the side. And then the Common Good opened and said, hey, what do y'all need? What's your needs?
Building a nonprofit from the beginning is hard work. Like, it's to get rolling to where we are now has been a lot of hard work, of great sacrifice, but like hard, getting down there with families. That's been the hard work, but the relationships is the currency.
To most people, they don't even blink an eye about it. But to our community, it's a need. You know, a lot of us get our water shut off. A lot of us get our electric shut off. A lot of us don't have internet. When we opened for distance learning, we all had to figure out how to do that ourselves. So, this is the only place the kids had during that time. And it really made a difference to the parents to know that we opened our doors for their kids. Not because the news was here, it's because this is what we knew the community needed.
My goal coming into it is, I found out what the Common Good was. I was like, wow, it's a community center in its sense, but it's not only just for, the seniors in the mornings or the after school staff and kids in the evening time, or the middle school, high school kids in the very late evening. It's for everybody. And I thought that was a great thing in itself.
Because when you see a kid pivot and learn tools to be better, and then you see them showing a friend how to be better, then you're building in that peer-to-peer leadership that is so critical as they navigate through their young into young adulthood.
I mean, how do we help them? Literacy, social emotional learning, all the things. And then if you help the kids, well, really to help the kids, you got to help the parents. And so how do we start helping the parents and programming to help the parents? And that might be cooking, financial classes or whatever, but as we look at even the parents, we look at the seniors, and the seniors in the community are the stability. We've been here long enough now that we're here to stay. And because of that, we now have equity in the community more than we've ever had. And we have people speaking on our behalf from the neighborhood. And we're growing because people are talking about it and saying, you need to come to this place where people care about you, and come to this place where you can get a meal, or you can, partner with us for the food giveaway, where you can find solutions and that you're not going to be judged wrong or whatever. But like, this place honestly cares about you, and it's part of the community. I mean, it is, we say we're partners. We're not the ideas and, for whatever, but like our ideas come from the neighborhood. Our programs come from the neighborhood, but that just takes time. And I am not a patient person.
When you reach my age, our spouses are gone, the kids have moved away, you're sitting at home alone. Now that this is open, I have someplace I can come every day, and it's like going to work, but now I'm coming to play. And so I know that every day we're going to have some really cool event that you plan, some theme of the week or something, and the puzzle is always here for me, great lighting. And while we sit here and we're creating something together, and we're sharing our history and our lives, and I've made friends, because at my age, it's hard to make friends anymore. And they're all here, and there are new people coming all the time. So this is a huge part of my life now for almost 2 years.